Hey, this is Jamie from GarageSaleCoach.com, and you're watching another one of my garage sale find videos. Hey everyone, just want to go through some of the finds that I found this weekend. I haven't been making a lot of videos lately because I'm just so busy selling all the stuff I'm finding. It's community garage sale season, so there's big community sales and a lot of community sales every week. So this week was a big community sale, and I calculated up everything I bought, and it should be at least about $1,500 in profit, but I'm just going to kind of run through some of the stuff that I got. Also, keep in mind, I started shipping FBA, which is fulfillment by Amazon. Means instead of me fulfilling my orders that come from Amazon, I've actually been shipping big boxes to Amazon and letting them fulfill it. I used to think that I wasn't making as much money that way, or it wouldn't be worth it. But come to find out, I can actually sell my items for more than when I could sell them without using FBA, because people get Amazon Prime and they can ship their stuff for free, and they get 2-day shipping. So sometimes people prefer to pay a few extra dollars to be able to get it from Amazon, know that they're going to get it, and get good customer service. So I've had a good experience with that. I've been doing it now for about a month. Sometimes I get returns and things like this, but they handle it pretty well. I only send the stuff that I know is not going to have a problem. I mean, when you're buying stuff at garage sales, sometimes you have electronics that you haven't really tested out. So those kind of things I'll either sell on eBay or I'll fulfill it myself. That way, if there's a problem, I can deal with the customer directly, because all Amazon can do is they can't troubleshoot. They can just give them a refund. So anyway, I'm going to go through some of the things I bought. The first sale that I went to early on, I mean, I got out there early, but there was a few kids that actually were at a sale, and they had a ton of video games and DVDs. So I'll just show you the whole stack here of games and DVDs that I bought from that one house. And they didn't really even know what they wanted on prices, so they basically told me, I think, $1 for the DVDs and like $2 for the games. Anyway, so I got some 4 3DS games, and a couple of the Lego ones. Like this one sells for over $20, this one sells for over $10, this one sells close to $10, and then this Happy Feet one's just another game. It's only worth maybe $3 or $4 or $5. Anyway, right there, I mean, that was a good profit just on those guys. And then there were some Wii games there, and I was surprised to find out, like this Punch-Out game still sells for like $20, but the rest of them average about $5 to $10 a piece. The Just Dance games always still have value. This Princess game is like $8 or $9. This Ballet Studio game is like $8 or $10. Hello Kitty game's like $7 or $8. And Toy Story Mania is still like $8 or $9. So still did pretty good on those. And then all these DVDs, basically all I did was I went and picked out the Disney DVDs. Now the thing I don't like anymore is that I can't sell these DVDs on Amazon, because Amazon changed their rules because of so many people that were selling copied DVDs. So now I have to sell them all on eBay, so it's a little bit more work. But at $1 a piece, you know, I'll make good money. And these sell anywhere from $10 to $25 a piece, depending. So I got Princess and the Frog, Little Mermaid, Tinkerbell, Tinkerbell Great Fairy Rescue, Pocahontas, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Mulan 2, Tinkerbell the Lost Treasure. Why they had 2 Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, I don't know, but here's another one. I bought this one for us, the Lorax, just because my kids like that movie, so that one wasn't for resale. Tangled, Aladdin, Robin Hood, one of my favorites, Mickey's Three Musketeers, Hercules, and the new Secret of the Wings movie. And I calculated all those up, and I think I'm going to be right at about like $240 in profit on those items alone. Here was another one I picked up later in the day, a Cars DVD, for like $1 or $2. But this is the combo pack. It's got DVD and Blu-ray. So on the inside, I've actually got 2 different DVDs here. So I've got a DVD and I've got a Blu-ray. Well, what I'll actually do is I'll sell the DVD on eBay and I'll sell the Blu-ray on eBay. People don't always necessarily want to have both, and I can get, you know, whatever I can get for each one of them. I think they're only worth like $5 or $7 a piece, but instead of getting $7 one time, I can get it twice. And then I bought a bunch of Wiis this weekend because I used to not think I could get anything for them, but I started finding out that just on the Wii itself, I can ship it in without any controllers or cables or anything else, and I can sell it on Amazon Prime for $59.99. So after they pay their after I pay their fees and whatnot, I'm still at like $45 to $50. I think they only charge like $3 or $4 plus their packing fee, which is like $2 or $3. So I end up like $50 just on this alone. If I put a controller and the power and video cables with it, the sensor bar, I can sell it for $79.99. So sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. I started adding the last 4 digits of the serial number into my listing under the description, and just that way somebody that just buys a console, usually that person has a broken one. That way they don't buy my console and then ship me back their broken one and say, hey, it doesn't work. That way I have, you know, a way to tell if they sent me the other one. So I'll usually write in the description, includes the console only, no cables, no controllers. Last 4 digits on the serial number are 9731, and I put that there. This is put to prevent return fraud. So it's just something I've been doing, and I think it's smart because I've had a few problems with people lately, and it starts to get under my skin. So I pretty much paid one of these. I bought in a whole bundle with a Rock Band set, a Wii Fit, and the system, and a couple games for like $60. And I know I mean, just the Rock Band set, I'll make the money back. Then I've got this, and then the Wii Fit. I actually bought 3 Wii Fits, the balance board that goes with the Wii. Because those sell, if you've got a Wii Fit game or a Wii Fit Plus game, those sell on Amazon anywhere from $40 to $60. And the shipping is usually about $15, but if I ship it to Fulfillment by Amazon and actually ship it to Amazon, the rates are super cheap because they use their UPS rates. And I can ship it, you know, I can ship all 3 of those to them for maybe like $10. So I'm only paying $3 per item on shipping. They do charge a lot of fees on that, so I end up with like $40 a piece on them, but if I'm picking them up for $5 and $10 a piece, then it's still $20 to $30 to $35 in profit on those. So I was anti-Wii, but now that I'm shipping Fulfillment by Amazon, I started shipping more Wii stuff. I got some more Wii games later in the day for just real cheap. They're not that great, but I'll put them in a bundle. I needed the Wii Fit game to go with one of the balance boards. Got some Carnival games, NASCAR. This was like $5. And then the Wii Sports was with one of the bundles, but just I sell this by itself because it sells for like $15 by itself. I guess I'm kind of showing you all my video game stuff first because it's right in front of me. Another person had 2 DS Lites. They didn't have the chargers, but I always pick up chargers whenever I see them for these kind of things. The garage sales for like $1 because I know eventually I'll get a DS Lite or something that needs a charger. So I have some on hand, but you can even sell them on Amazon without the charger. Now a lot of these DS Lites will actually, the hinge will break and it won't hold itself open. Like it just kind of flaps. Whereas it should hold itself open like this, to where it locks into place and holds itself. So on this one, you definitely want to put condition is acceptable. That's the worst condition you can put on Amazon, and put that the hinge is broken and it no longer holds itself into place, but yet it still plays good. So these sell, they actually sell, when you're just selling them, about $42 or so. But if I ship them and Amazon sells them, I'll get about $49 out of them. I had another person that had 2 DS Lite XLs. They were kind of hidden in these black cases, but on the inside of them, take the little black case off, and I've got a DS Lite, or DSi XL. And these sell on Amazon. I can probably get about $60 a piece on these. I paid $35 for the pair, so I'm gonna get $120. I paid $35, so that's about $85 profit on that. I looked for a lot of books this week. I usually look for books, but I don't want to waste a lot of time scanning them. But later in the day, I'll start to scan books, and I just picked up a couple paperbacks for $1 a piece. They each sell for like $6 or $7. Nothing great, but still $5 profit. This is a cable modem. There are many different cable modems out there. Some of them are only worth 10 or 20 bucks, but others are worth more. And this one's worth about $60, and I paid $5 for it. It was actually outside the box, but I put it back in the box to make it easy for me to show the picture and to send it into Amazon. I always buy office equipment type stuff that I know is expensive to start with, and this is a check reading machine for like credit card terminals, and they read the checks to see if they're any good. They couldn't find the cable at first, so she's like $1, and then they found the cable, so I paid $1 for this. it sells for like 40, 50 bucks, sometimes even 60, depending on the condition and who's buying it and where you're selling it. I got a game controller. This is just a USB controller. Usually you'll overlook these and think they're not worth anything. This is called a Logitech Rumble Pad 2. It was $1, and I just looked it up on Amazon before this video, and it sells for like 20 bucks. So I'll put it on Amazon FBA for $25. And actually, I ship my stuff to Amazon the same way I ship it to a customer if I was shipping it. So I would put this in this little envelope right here, and then I'll put my Amazon label on it that they give me so that they know in their warehouse what it is. A lot of times they say that you need to use poly bags, but I've been using these and it's been working great. And I have all kinds of different sizes. I mean, I have bigger ones I'll use for bigger things, and I have even bigger ones than that. I also have boxes that I use. You can get these at Walmart for like 50 cents a piece. They're 6 by 6. I get some on eBay for about 30 cents a piece. These are 8 by 6 by 4. So when they're all folded up. So a lot of my items I'm either shipping myself, I'll use these boxes like first class mail to protect it, or this is where I'll put my items in when I ship them to Amazon, and they'll actually keep them in here to protect them. So it's not a bad size, but it holds my stuff in it, and then I'll just put my label right directly on it if I'm shipping it, or just a little Amazon FBA label. So my stuff is protected in their warehouse in case they drop it and whatnot. So fragile things, I'll do that too. All right, let me make some more room here. I picked up early in the day this Pilates set. Most people wouldn't know to look at this set, but this is like the original Windsor Pilates, and it has like the full set with, I don't know, 8 DVDs or something. Anyway, I can usually sell this full set for like 40 bucks, and I paid $1 each, so I paid 5 bucks on the set there. My friend Jason told me about these Alphabet Fridge Phonics. My kids actually had these when they were younger. He said they were, at one point about a year ago, I think they were selling for like 40 bucks a piece, but now they're down to about 20. Only problem with this one is it only has 21 of the letters. And of course, I wasn't going to take the time to count it for $1 at the garage sale, so I'll still probably sell it, but I'll probably only get 10 bucks for somebody who doesn't want their kid to learn all 26 letters, I guess. Picked up a person had some DVDs on the table, so I went and looked, and she's like, "Oh, the DVDs are 50 cents a piece." She's like, "Oh, but not those. Those are seasons, so those are $1 a piece, but they're both sealed." Just this one alone, the Blu-ray set for season 2 sells for like 20 bucks. This one more like 8 or 9 bucks, but at $1 a piece. I'll just put the bundle together and let somebody buy it. And Lost is a good series if you've never watched it before. I got this Car MD 2110. It's where you can read the codes on your car, and I paid $5 for it. It'll sell for about $30 to $40. That same garage sale had a Black & Decker Bullseye laser leveler, and it was $5, and it sells on Amazon for about 40 bucks. First thing I bought that day, still dark outside, was a Minnie Mouse digital camera, and I'm pretty desperate to get the first buy of the day, so I think I paid $2 for it. It sells on Amazon for about 17 to 20. So that's something, and of course I'll just ship this to them and put it in I'll put it in an envelope, protect it, or maybe even put it in a little box, I don't know. When I bought the Rock Band stuff, the Wii stuff, it also had these in there that were actually extras, because the stuff that I had all had cords, or the Wii remote went in it. And these are the wireless receivers, they're called dongles. They're wireless receivers for Rock Band guitars for the Wii. And these each sell for like $30, $35 each. So that's like $70 just in the bottom of the bin. It also had these drum silencers that actually go on the drums, and these will sell. They sell new for like 40, 45 bucks on Amazon, but I can actually sell them used for probably about $25. So that's just kind of a bonus, and they don't weigh anything, so they ship real cheap. Same garage sale that had some of those the Car MD and whatnot. Had this old Passport radar detector. Now I don't know what model this is. This may be the first one they ever made. So I'm going to have to look into it, but they wanted $5, and these any other Passport one that I've bought has always been $100 or more in value. So I don't know if the old one's worth anything, but at $5 I was willing to take a chance, and I didn't have much time to look it up. That sale also had a remote keyless entry with the remotes, and I don't know what all it is, but I was just kind of in the buying mood with that one garage sale. So it's, you make keyless entry for your car and set it all up in case you don't have keyless entry. They wanted 10 bucks. I'm just going to put it on an auction. I'm assuming it's going to go for about 25 bucks or more on eBay. Probably not a big fine. My wife went out with me this weekend, and she was thinking the kids might want Pictionary. We have it for the Wii, and they play it on the Wii, but it's sealed. And when board games are sealed, a lot of them can sell for a lot more. And this actually sells for $50 on eBay, or on Amazon. So I think we're not going to keep it. I think we paid $2 for it. I think I'm going to ship that in with all my other stuff. So that's a good profit on that. I always pick up these old Sony camcorders. This is a TRV. Let me see here. A CCD TRV 36. Some of these range anywhere from $50 all the way up to as much as maybe $125. But you want to test them and make sure they record and that the videos play, because I'd say about 25% of these don't work. But this one had, you know, the power and video and 2 batteries, and I usually save the extra batteries for myself in case I buy another one. But anyway, a lot of times we'll sell these on eBay on a Buy It Now. Buy It Now's you do a lot better on Buy It Now than you do on auction, or you can also sell them on Amazon. But I don't know why, for some reason I always do eBay, because I can kind of write my description a little bit better and make sure that I'm not going to get a bad buyer that's going to give me a bad feedback if it's not working right. Another thing I got was inside this big box. It was actually all sealed. I'm like, what's in there? It was a Cricut machine. And the Cricut's for stamping, for scrapbooking type people. But it's a machine. I don't know what they do with it, but I've bought them many times before. The lowest price right now on Amazon for this machine is $119.99. And nice that it came in a little box already that I can ship into Amazon and put my label on it. But it already has the manual and the USB cable. Now that I'm looking at it, I think there's a chance I don't have a power cable for it, unless this is it. Actually, I do have the power cable. So I have the power cable for it as well. And then it also, when I buy stuff like this, I like when they also come with extra, like cartridges and whatnot. Like this cartridge sells for like $15. This is the one that came with it, so I'll just actually put it in there. Another one sells for like $12. So these are all just bonus. I paid 20 bucks for it. I mean, when it's all said and done, I'll probably have at least almost $100 profit on that. I picked up some of these little photo printers, HP, actually do sell. This is the HP PhotoSmart 385. It sells for like, I think like 35, 40 bucks. But it also had this little wireless Bluetooth receiver that people can use for their printers. This is a BT450. This used to be worth like 20, 25 bucks, but I think now it's only down to like 5 or 10 bucks, so it's not really as big of a deal anymore. But I paid 15 bucks for it. I'll ship it in. You know, it's about a $15, $20 profit on that, but it was late in the day. I was just getting desperate to find more stuff. I also got this Nerf gun. It was brand new in the box, so this is easy for me to ship into Amazon. Typically, I wouldn't pay much for this because I'm going to have to deal with shipping it and the weight, and you know, minimum I'm going to have to pay for this is about maybe 10 or 12 bucks to ship it. But I'll ship it in, and they wanted 30 bucks on it, but it was new, so I paid them 20. But the lowest price on Amazon right now is like $50. I don't know why. Maybe because it's glow in the dark, or they can't get it anymore. So I'll make at least $10 or $15 on that. And I got this game. It's actually 2 dance pads and the game. The lowest price right now on Amazon for this was like $40 or $39.99 plus shipping, but they only had 1 game pad. The next lowest price was like $119. So at $10 in the original box with the game pads, look like they're in great shape. I went ahead and went for it because I'm going to just ship this into Amazon. The original retail was $69.99, but sometimes the price goes up on these things when you can't get them anymore. So I'll put it on there for maybe $60, $70, and after fees and all that kind of stuff, I'll still end up with $20, $30 profit. I'm trying to think if I bought anything else. Because sometimes I have things in the garage. I know last week I bought some special edition stroller that I'm trying to sell on Craigslist for like 240 bucks. I only paid $40 for it. The last one I seen on eBay sold for like $400. But it's only so much I can pull into my workspace in here to show. But anyway, just from the stuff that I show, that's probably at least $1,500 in profit. And hopefully you find this helpful. If you have any other questions, you can always message me on my website or below this YouTube video if you're watching this on YouTube, and ask any questions. Right now I have an ebook and a members area on the website, but I'm going to be transitioning my ebook over to Amazon and just selling my book on Amazon, because I think that's the most helpful item that I have besides these videos and different blog posts that I put up, to really help you be successful. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it's long, but I'm trying to be thorough. So if you're just getting started, now is the time. It's March 2015, and you've got another probably 2 months of good garage selling time. If you're up north, you got the summer coming when the weather's nicer up there, so you got plenty of time, and the fall is always great too. So I'd love to hear from you. Hopefully you find this helpful. Go check out my website, like this video, or subscribe to my YouTube channel, and get my ebook, whether on my website or if it's on Amazon. Go ahead and go get it there. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks.